If the world hates you, know that it has hated me before it hated you. There was once a man who loved me very dearly, who learned my divine secrets and spoke eloquently of me. He profited more by renouncing everything than by studying subtleties. He is a tear of love shed in deepest concealment over human misery. Is it the illusion of time and space that makes him seem so remote? The creaking chair, the bird chirping, and the pitter-patter of the rain at the moment is the entire universe. A sad coolness now, unruffled by painful memories, and a brief respite from the kleptocratic obsession with past fancies and passing fantasies, the stubborn stumps of clipped ideas that will no longer fly. I am seized by a desire to pick up my sadness and roam under another sky, to grow strong elsewhere. The citizens of heaven now taste the joys of this day, but we, exiled children of Eve, mourn our bitterness and weariness, for the days of this life are short and evil, full of grief and pain. We are hedged in by many errors, worn out by many labors, burdened by temptations, debilitated by pleasures, tormented by want. To some I speak on everyday affairs, to others on particular matters. To some I graciously reveal myself in signs and symbols, while to those who are enlightened I reveal my mysteries. We do not obtain the most precious gifts by going in search of them, but by waiting for them. We cannot discover them by our own powers, and if we set out to seek for them, we will find in their place counterfeits, of which we will be unable to discern the falsity. But cut into the present, and the future leaks out. I stood still, and the black things came towards me and then turned to come away. I knew them by their habits or clothes, having observed such clothes on them not long before. Who shut up the sea behind doors when it burst forth from the womb? Words can only ever refer to words, but my spirit longs for cooperation and difference. I'm tired of trundling along this wheelbarrow of temporary thoughts, some falling out, uttering the curse, "Think me." Rather, I should leave them lying as shrapnel amongst the still trembling forget-me-nots. A book has but a single voice, but is not equally profitable to all who read it. I alone am the teacher of truth, the searcher of man's heart, the discerner of his doings, and I give to each man as I judge right. A beautiful world for all the sorrow. Other worlds will bloom and die. The beauty, though transitory, is nonetheless beauty. How wonderful it would be to finally understand the language of the birds. Though the world is evaporating from a dying dream, still it lingers in the air like a perfume, as if it wants to be known, briefly and with love. Let us build ourselves a tower with its top in the heavens, and let us make a name for ourselves, otherwise we shall be scattered upon the face of the earth. I lay in the grass and look up at the sky, free from the prejudice of its heights. The eye with which I see God is the same with which God sees me. You must pass through fire and water before you can come into the place of rest. If my eye is to discern color, it must itself be free from all color. My thoughts have made me follow many false steps. I think to find him by my works, but I will not accomplish it, nor do I accomplish it except through loss. Who will give me wings like a dove? I will fly and be at rest. This soul knows only one thing, that is, she knows nothing. And so she wills only one thing, that is, she wills nothing. Now there is one common will, as fire and flame, as the will of the lover and the one who is loved, for love has transformed this soul into love herself. He was dressed in a long robe with a golden girdle around his breast. His head and his hair were white as snow-white wool. His eyes blazed like fire, and his feet shone as the finest bronze glows in the furnace. His voice had the sound of a great waterfall, and I saw that in his right hand he held 7 stars. A sharp two-edged sword came out of his mouth, and his face was ablaze like the sun at its height. How can those terrified vague fingers push the feathered glory from her loosening thighs? And how can body, laid in that white rush, but feel the strange heart beating where it lies? What will I do when this madness wears off? Will I be tormented by illusions as the fiction of my being comes back into focus? I have said that I will love him. I lie, for I am not. It is he alone who loves me. He is, and I am not. And nothing more is necessary to me than what he wills, and that he is worthy. He is fullness, and by this am I impregnated. This is the divine seed and loyal love.